Chris with Chipper LLC Trades and Equipment here in front of 3 of our Iron-Rhino wheel loaders. We got machines ranging from 1,000 pound to 1,600 pound rated operating capacity, tip capacity starting at a little over 3,100 pounds. Start here with the first one. This is the IR1000WL, 1,000 rated safe operating capacity. Machine weight is 3,234 pounds. Its low lift down where it's strongest is 3,128 pounds. Its weakest point at its mid lift, 2008 as tested. That is hanging your weight directly off the plates. That's without an attachment. So that difference between your actual tip turning over and your safe operating weight is part of that is you got to account for your attachment on there, and part of that is giving you a little bit of room of safety in there. You know, if you're moving stuff around low, you can always go above that operating capacity, but you wouldn't really want to be above that operating capacity carrying something at midpoint. Also, you know, you have to adjust for terrain and for safety. So it's sitting here with 12-inch ag tires. We've got some 12-inch turf tires, no charge, change between these 2 tires. We do also have some 13-inch turf, a little small upgrade for those. Comes in at 45 inches wide with the 12-inch, or 47 inches wide if you upgrade to the 13-inch tires. As you can see, we've got a healthy 102-inch pin height, so plenty of lift. All these loaders are going to have the Bobcat mid-size plate, which is that plate where you can pick up full size or you can pick up a mid-size attachment. Pinholes will be the same as the full size, but the plate's narrower. It saves on weight for the more compact machines, but lets you use your full size attachment if you need to. So this machine is going to come with highway road lights. So you've got turn signals, lights, you've got strobe, you've got LED lights front and rear. You've got dual hydraulic cylinders up here for strength. You've got dual auxiliary hydraulics. You can run a rotator and your grapple at the same time. Hydraulic quick attach on this model. Tilt steering, all your auxiliary functions are on the joystick. So you've got one side here, the other side here, forward and reverse. You've got a handbrake, powered by a Kubota D1105. Access for your engine on that one is right here under the seat. Now, if you do adjust that seat, it allows this to go on back, but you have to sit here and change the tilt and all that. I'm not doing that just for this video, but this will fold all the way back. It's got your swing style doors, so you can get them up and out of the way, have them down for safety. It features a quickly removable canopy. So if you got something where you've got to get inside of a building or under load, 2 bolts there, remove it right here, and you're basically gets you under 6 foot of height in just a matter of minutes. It comes with a tow hitch standard, good strong machine. The breakaway or the drawbar pull came in at about a little over 2,100 pounds. So that means that this machine is going to have plenty of power to carry that load up hills and on terrain. And then if you wanted to move up the lineup, the next one, moving from 1,000 up to the 1200WL. So what you get with this one over that one, some of the highlights of it are this machine is going to have duals as an option. So you can get it with the same 12-inch ag tires or very similar 12-inch ag tires, and you can get it with turf tires that are back there, but it has the benefit of also being able to have duals. With the turf tires, it's 44 inches wide. With the duals, it's 37 inches wide with the duals off, 57 inches wide with them on. The duals can be on both the front and the rear. We show them just on the front, and that's a very popular way to set it up, because then 2 bolts, you've got them up front for stability, 2 bolts, and you've got it off, you're down to 37 inches wide, and you're inside a gate and all you need is a breaker bar and 1 socket, and you can have that off in seconds. Features on this one are going to be for engine access on it. It's got the swing up. I actually have the bolt on. I'll show it on the one back there when we get to it. but a little bit heavier machine is going to weigh in at 3,792 pounds. It's going to have the same low lift as the other machine, but where it excels at is its mid. Where the other machine's mid was just over 2,000, 2008, this one's mid is 2,280 pounds. So its mid lift or its weak point is a little over 200 pounds heavier, while this one's rated higher. So it's more comfortable with carrying that load, even though if you're just kind of scooting something around on the ground, they're both kind of equally good at that. This one's going to give you 111 inches of pin height. So what's fantastic about this is a lot of these compact loaders that are telly loaders, and they're telly to get you to 111. This is 111. It's just no telly, no nothing, 111 inches and 1,200 pounds of operating capacity. It's a simpler machine. It's a strong machine. Highlights on this one are going to be 2-speed transmission. So that 2-speed transmission gives you over 2,800 pounds of drawbar pull. So this thing is a beast as far as what it will pull. And then, you know, the high speed will get you from place to place quickly. Also, like the others, you've got your strobe, your LED light standard. This one doesn't have the road lighting package standard. It can be added for extra, but it's an option on this one. It's got the regular swing outdoors, and I'll cover the rest of it when we get to the one back here in the back with the turf tires. So let's just go on up the lineup here. So this is the 1,600 pound safe working load. Really, if you look at it, it's the same front end as the other machine. The only thing that's changed on it, and it's only available in the cab model, is this machine is going to weigh about 700 pounds more, 4,517 pounds. It's still going to have that same 3325 down load. That is limited, and it's kind of a safety limit that's set by the hydraulic pressure to these cylinders. So even though this machine is heavier, its down low is not any more than that one, because that's a setting. But where it excels at, because it has the extra weight in the back, its mid is still 3,310 pounds. So it's 3,310, and we've actually got a 1,400 pound concrete block up here, just kind of demonstrating it's comfortable with that. It's that at the mid or its weakest point. So it's going to come in at a higher rating. All the other things are going to be the same. This machine can have the duals just like the other one. It can have the ag, it can have the turf. So the widths are all going to be the same. 44 inches with turf, 33 with the singles, 57 with the duals. Just what you get is you get a little bit of an upgraded seat. So if you want to come in a little, you got upgraded seat with armrest. It's more of a cabin style seat. Now, still powered by, all these are going to be powered by 25 horsepower motors. So in the case of the 1000, that's a Kubota. In the case of these, that's a Perkins. But it's a 25 horsepower under emissions engine, which is great. It keeps the cost down. It keeps things simple, but it's not going to have the power to run an AC compressor. So the cab units on these are going to be heat only. But here's the thing: the cab is a very affordable option on these, and it gives you all that extra capacity. 4 bolts, and you've got both doors off. Also, the pin back, so you can run with them pinned. If you want them open, or like I said, you can completely take them off, put them in your shop during the summer, put them back on for winter. Road lighting package, as we said on this one, and let's see, put it backwards there. This one is going to feature the hydraulic tilting cabin. I'll put a little quick video of the hydraulic tilting cabin on the next one. Let me just, they've already got, so, and then on the open cab, remove 1 bolt, And then you just have to remove one bolt, open both doors. And you got instant access to that Perkins diesel. Just everything, very easy access, quick access. You got your chest ports, everything quick and convenient. So all three of these last ones here, same machine. You're basically just looking at it on turf tires or with ag tires or with the duals, and then open cab versus the canopy. Again, of course, that canopy is going to give you the highest lift capacities. All these specs are going to be in more detail at chipperllcsales.com. They'll also be at Iron-Rhino.com. And just to kind of reiterate what we are here is, you see them in jeans. We've been working on the yard doing tests. So we're not a manufacturer, we're a dealer for a lot of different brands. We have our own in-house, which is where we work with manufacturers to customize their machines, and that's based on, I started out in the tree business. At one point we ran 4 crews of tree service, and as I've gotten older, we've moved more into equipment and those sorts of things. But what we like to do is take our experience we've learned over the years and translate that into helping you find the right machine for you. And we like to be a superstore, have a lot of choices and a lot of options for you. Thanks for watching. Okay, so one bolt underneath here, remove, hydraulic, raising the cabin. So there you go, just a couple seconds. Get the whole cabin up and out of the way, access to that Perkins diesel engine. You know, the cabin's going to automatically lock into place. When you go to lower it down, make sure you lift your lock up. And then it's hydraulic up and hydraulic down. And then that's it. I'll put away my tool, put my bolts back in, and then we've got it set up with a 1,490 pound block on a set of forks. So total with the block and the forks, probably about 1,700 pounds. And we're just going to drive it around a little bit, show you how well that 2,800 pounds of drawbar pull translates to in torque. So here is the 1600WL with a 1,490 pound block on a set of forks for a combined weight of the block and forks of about 1,700 pounds. And this is just barely over the rated operating capacity of that 1600WL cab machine. And you see it's able to comfortably come up and out of that hole there is on about a 15-degree slope. It's in low gear right now and able to comfortably climb, and then it'll shift to high gear, and you'll see the speed pick up here, and then showing the ability to you know, it's well within its safe operating range. That 1,600 pound carrying the 1,700 pound block, comfortably able to go down a hill at high speeds. And then here we are again with that same block, just kind of showing the maneuverability of the machine. It is in high speed here for this video, and fairly level where it's at right there. And as it approaches, it goes into about a 10-degree slope. So you actually right about here we'll shift back down into low gear. This video clip shows the 1600WL cab unit with a 2,380 pound block on forks, so total combined weight of about 2,600 pounds, so 1,000 pounds over the safe operating capacity. Now it's able to pick something like this up and load carry, move it around, and the only way I would want to be that much over the operating capacity of the machine would be if I was carrying something down low, where if it were to tip, it wouldn't put the operator at any risk, but it does show the ability to exceed that operating capacity and move that around. Lastly, here is the 1200WL wheel loader with a 1,490 pound block on forks, a total weight of about 1,700 pounds. This is beyond the rated operating capacity of 1,200 pounds, but it's able to handle it. As you can see, I'm being very cautious, and I would not want to drive around with that load high. But down low, you can see the loader is comfortably able to handle it and maneuver with that load. You'll see climb up the hill here. It's about a 12-degree slope, and then when we come back down, it's going to be in high speed, so it'll show the ability to comfortably exceed that working capacity down low where it's strong. Wheel loaders that have a radial lift are going to be strong down low, weakest at like its mid-range where it pushes the load out further from the machine, and then strong again when it's up high. Very maneuverable machine with a tight turning radius, comfortable working around on lawns. Those duals are quickly removable. So this is where wheel loaders really excel, is as they turn there is no tearing or skidding. So they're comfortable working on turf and comfortable working in all environments. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you find it helpful. Thank you.